Well, guys, we have Avengers Endgame news. The Russo brothers, they're trying to deceive us, but for a good reason. Russo brothers admit Avengers Endgame trailer uses shots that won't appear in the final film. That's very, very good news for me. It really is, because I'm trying to go into this movie as blind as possible without being spoiled whatsoever. And this is a good thing right here. So it says here, we talked about all scales of marketing, Joe Russo told the magazine. The thing that's most important to us is that we preserve the surprise of the narrative. Very, very good thing, because I think this movie is going to have an epic ending. It's going to really, twist us, and we're going to be looking at the movie and saying, this wasn't in the trailer. That's what I want to see. So he even brings up a Star Wars reference here. He says, when I was a kid and saw The Empire Strikes Back at 11 a.m. on the day it opened, it was so profoundly moved me because I didn't know a damn thing about the story I was going to watch. We're trying to replicate that experience. I'm going to give you guys a salute, because that's what it should be. Trailers should not ruin the movie experience for the viewers. One of my biggest criticisms of Terminator Genisys was that we actually saw in the trailer that John Connor was a machine for Skynet. Nobody in their right mind would actually do something like that to John Connor in a trailer. That should be a surprise for the movie. So what scene in the trailer do I think that won't be in the movie? I think that part about Captain Marvel at the end of the trailer when Thor says, I like this one. I don't think that's going to be in a trailer. I don't think it's very, very good right there anyway. So I think they should really cut that out of it. But overall, they really didn't give too much away in that trailer. So if they are not going to really give us too much in the trailers, which I don't think they really did, then the entire Avengers Endgame trailer is a complete deception. I mean, they really didn't give us anything. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious, that Tony Stark, him and Nebula are floating in space. We did see him and Pepper Potts hugging each other, so we know that they're actually getting back on Earth safe and sound. So, but as far as a plot point goes, they didn't really give us anything away. They didn't give anything away. So the Russo brothers, I think they're just being extra cautious by giving us a bunch of stuff in the trailer that won't be in the movie at all. But just when we think we know something, we really don't know what's going on. So he goes on to say more here. He says, we use all the material that we have at our disposal to create a trailer. We look at the trailer as a very different experience than the movie. And I think audiences are so predictive now that you have to be very smart about how you craft a trailer, because an audience can watch a trailer and basically tell you what's going to happen in the film. We consume too much content, so at our disposal are lots of different shots that aren't in the movie that we can manipulate through CGI to tell a story that we want to tell specifically for the purpose of the trailer and not for the film. This is very, very good news, guys. Very, very good news. So now I'm looking at the trailer for Avengers Endgame and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. I mean, just when you think that they're going to have this masterful plan, maybe Captain America saying it's going to work because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't. Maybe that won't be in the movie. There's a lot of theories and speculation about time travel in this movie. Maybe that won't happen now because the Russo brothers, maybe even Disney, maybe they let that actually slip out. Maybe some of these rumors that we've been hearing, Samuel Jackson let slip out that Captain Marvel can do time travel, and I think he said that time travel is going to be a part of Avengers Endgame. Maybe that was said on purpose. Maybe the Russo brothers and Disney wanted that out there just to get some noise going about this movie, and it won't be anything like that. So that's what I'm thinking, because if Samuel L. Jackson said that time travel was going to happen, that's a huge, huge spoiler. And I don't think he's, that foolish to do that. I mean, Tom Holland, who plays Spider-Man, they didn't even give him a script for this movie because they say he has a reputation of spoiling movies. So, but guys, what do you think of this? Avengers Endgame, the trailer, almost none of that stuff is going to be in the movie. I think it's a very good thing, but what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.